Hey there, it's Pat, and today we're talking about our wall mount expansion pack. These kits are super simple. They only come with two parts. You get a mount, which is 3/4 of an inch square to stand the trellis off the wall 1/2 inch, and you get a double-sided adhesive pad. In this video, we're going to go over how to use these mounts properly, but before we get into how to use these mounts and how to set up your trellis, Lauren is going to show us some examples of how we have these wall trellises set up around the house.
Living walls are a great way to display plants, and you can use plant holder kits to display your ornamental plants such as nerve plants, ornamental grasses, and calatheas. You can use your hexagons to create panels in the greenhouse and zip tie them to the top and the bottom. Besides trellising plants, you can also use the pot holder kit to hold small plants or propagations that you need to keep a closer eye on.
All right, well, I hope everyone's feeling inspired after seeing that stuff from Lauren. Let's get into how to use these parts. So the mount is 3/4 of an inch square, and it's going to space your trellis off the wall about 1/2 inch. The adhesive pad is double-sided, and one side has an extra tab. So we're going to remove the side without the tab first. Then we can hold the pad by the tab and apply it to the mount. The mount is slightly larger than the adhesive pad, so you don't need to be exact when you're applying it, but try to be as centered as possible. I have a trellis that's already assembled, and we're going to use that to show the proper spacing of the mounts. Here's a small trellis with 7 hexagons, and we have 2 mounts already attached. I'm going to attach the third, and this is about the minimum amount of mounts that you want to use for any size trellis. We always want to have a mount capturing each corner of a trellis, and again, once these reach a large size or an abstract shape, you kind of have to go on a case-by-case basis. But generally 3 is the minimum, and as the trellis grows, we want to have a mount every 8 to 12 inches. The wire that we provide with the kit is long enough to hang up to a 6-inch pot. For this, we're going to insert one end into one side, and we're first going to wrap this around to secure one end. After we have one end secure, we're going to trim off a section, and we're going to feed it into the other end. Now that you have this loop, you can put your pot in the loop, set your size, and then wrap the remaining around. Now we have a nice sturdy loop to hang a pot. For smaller pots, it's usually best to straddle the vertical section between 2 hexagons. The larger pots that are going to hang down can just rest on the base down here. Once the wire is sized properly, we can just trim off the excess. There you have it. That's how to set up our wall mounts and pot holder kit. Have a good one.